Well, hey, diddly-hi-ho there, newly tarp farmer dudes and dudettes and like that, and how the gosh darn diddly heck are you today? Shut up, Flanders. Oh, Cleet. How we doing, my friends? Welcome in to another wonderful episode of Farm Simulator 25. And we, of course, are on the Homestead map, and we're playing on the PS5 today. And oh, joy of joys, look what I found. You'll remember I was saying I couldn't find a cereal factory. It's just not in the menu. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Why would it not be on this map? Geez Louise. Yeah, it was here the whole time. Like I said, it was a picnic problem. I said it at the beginning, and it turned out to be true. I couldn't see it for looking at it. But there you go. We found it. So, all good things to them that waits and all that happy stuff. Okay, so what we are doing of here, we are going to put in the cereal. Now we've placed it. Now, without coming out of construction, we then sell it right away. And you'll sell it. See, it's worth 240,000 to buy. Okay, so if we sell it without coming out of the construction mode, then we will get we will get all of our money back. We can sell it for the 240. If you come out of construction mode and sell it, you're only going to get 50%. So you put it in, then you sell it right away. Now that gives you your blueprint. That gives you your footprint, if you will, of where that building is going to go and what really kind of needs to be done in that sense. So what I am going to do here is widen this footprint out, level it out, and then put it back in, and we'll do a little rearranging and like that and like that. So, stoke your bowl. Good. Beauty. Grab your coffee. Get comfortable. And what do you say we put in a cereal factory? All right. See you in a bit. And there we go. All right, cereal factory is in. Now we need a way to make raisins because part of the cereal recipe that I want to do has raisins and honey and oats and corn and the like. So we're going to put in a grape processing unit in here. And what that'll do, of course, is it'll take the grapes that I'm going to grow or that I am growing in my open air gardens here, and it will automatically dry them out, turn them into raisins, and ship them off to said cereal factory. So, fair dinkum on that. Cool beans and, all the lovely words. Now, at the end of a wonderful, wonderful day, before we get to lay our head down, we get to put things away. And like any tool, and like I always say, what do? Right? It's a tool. We take it out, we use it, we clean it, we maintain it, and we put it back where it belongs. That way, it's where it's supposed to be when we go looking for it, and we know that when we do go looking for it, when we find it, it's going to be in good stead, right? It's going to be well maintained and all that. You look after your stuff, it looks after you, is what they say. Well, you know, it's true. It is true. If you keep it all cool and groovous, it ain't going to let you down. In fact, it's not really ever going to let you down. It's a machine. If it breaks, it's your fault. I mean, at the end of the day, if it breaks, it's your fault. That's the way it is. Barring any, unforeseen, I don't know, metal stress and failures from the factory or something. Hey, it's life on the farm, baby. If it breaks, we break out the bubble gum and the baling wire, and we fix it. Can't believe the distance on this hose. I absolutely love this new uh, pressure washer. Who can't talk? I can talk. It's too early in the day just yet. And I'm another sip of my life support system, and I advocate y'all do the same. Mm. Oh my gosh, by golly darn, and heck, and gee whiz, and like that. Oh, that is just nectar. Freaking gods, baby. Okay, make sure that your license plate is clean. That way, when the popo pulls you over, they can't say they couldn't read your numbers. Huh? Like that and like that. Because, it's important, man. It's a clean machine. Yeah. Likes to keep his fire engine clean. The Beatles. And like that and like that. Okay, we're Dogface now. And we will put you away over ear. Over nose? Over chin. No, over ear. Ah, wow. Okay, insert forward a bit. Something like that ought to just about do it, eh? Give or take. Possibly. Okay, let's get Middle John put away and go get some supper. Get out the way for old man Tucker. He's too late to eat his supper. Supper's done and the dishes washed. Nothing left but a piece of squash. Poor old Mr. Tucker. All right, let's have a sleep now. We are February. I'm going to take us through February and into March. Oh, what a gorgeous freaking day. Would you look at that, man? Oh, nice. The birds are birding. The grass is grassing. I mean, the sun's sunning. The air's airing. I mean, could you ask for anything more? Anyway, just got to go through the routines here, topping things off and like that. We'll take the goat milk over. I got to say, the more I use this little hand bomb here, the more I like it. It has turned out to be rather convenient. And I'm starting to use that pallet jack a lot more for, loading up trailer stuff, getting, like, say, the wool, load the wool up onto a trailer with it and whatnot. It works out nice. And the trick with putting it this away, you got to hit that cement on an angle. If you hit it square on, it's too much of a lip and you can't get over it. But if you wiggle waggle, shake your sillies out and like that, it'll get up there. Well, as you saw. Okay, we need oil. We need ools, baby. We need ools. We need sunflowers. We need cannoli and all that good kind of stuff. Ah, yes, the open air garden. So we finally got them rocking and rolling too, setting up. At first, I was kind of just, okay, let's just grow everything and sell it off, and it's, passive income, right? Until you figure out what exactly it is you want to do with it, you may as well have it do as much as it can do until you specialize it into what you really want, right? So we got them rocking now. We got the grapes are going, and they'll go into the grape pro. Look at you. I hope you're enjoying that canola. Like I say, you can't blame them, man. It's there. If I was them, I'd do the bloody same. So yeah, we'll get the oils and like that going and what have you. We're gonna have to get in a couple of different crops now for the cereal factory. All this because I wanted something to do with my honey rather than just Not that honey. No, she's sleeping. The other honey, the kind you eat. Wait a minute. No. The processed, no, not processed. You know, the stuff the bees make, man. So yeah, we'll like I say, we'll get that rocking and rolling here. All the necessary evils of and like that. Yeah, coming on around the clubhouse bend, like that and like that. Now let's see. We should in this field at this time of year be able to put our ODOs in, and that will be cool. There we go. Now let me just get her up here, twist you around like that, wonder where I'm going and what I'm doing, you know, all those things. Okay, now let's get this set up and we'll turn it over to a worker and then we can get on with other things at hand. Don't you know, don't you know? Yep, yep, and yep. Okay, now here we go. And we shall drop you down and get to getting. A little bit more. Okay. Any second now. You long-winded sons of guns. That's some big machinery you got to get, you know, all lined up and what. It takes time. Okay, well, you've all seen me plow a field before. What do you say we speed this up and enter the music mod? No, I'm not going to do that to you. No, we won't do that. Oh, pardon me. There we go. So we'll get up the Grapevine Hill, and like that, and like that, and like that. More coffee. Oh, nice. And there we go. Like I said, I wasn't going to speed her up and make you watch me go ever-decreasing circles around the field. You've all seen me do it many times. That's the thing, too. When you're making videos like this, there's a certain routine that you're involved in. And it's a wash, rinse, repeat scenario. So if you come in and, hey, how you doing? Okay, today we're going to field number 2. Okay, hold on, we're going to do a music montage. Here we go. Okay, watch me do this field really quickly now. Okay, right on. Okay, now we're going over here and we're going to cut down. So, okay, now I'm just going to speed this up a little. You guys go, and I'll see you in a short. That gets old after a while, I think. You know, you start watching a bunch of videos like that, like, okay, here we go. We already know what he's going to do. He's going to the field and he's going to play music. Which, you know, okay, fair dinkum, but it gets a little repetitive, don't it? Okay, so we got the oats are in, and now we're going to get Naomi to put in our corn, and like that and like that. See what the wild hogs have left me for canola. Steven little boogers. I don't blame them, like I say, man. I'd do the same. And if the feeders that I had placed around made it, you know, a noticeable difference, I would have kept them or whatever. But the only thing that's doing is just a hole in the ground into which I'm pouring money. You know, every month I got to put in 6,000 liters of hay times 10 or 12 feeders. Well, you know, that's 60, 70,000 liters of hay that could be going to my animals rather than the local fauna, if you will. But anyway, I think what we shall do is leave Naomi to do what she knows how to do, and we shall get on with other things and like that. I do want to just nip over and have a look at my canola and also the cotton, so just let her carry on. Thank you. Spank you very much. And like that and like that. Now, let's have a wee little look over here at the bees. Can we take me to the bees, please? Bzz, 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 bzz. Yep, all looking good there. Got a couple of them that are backwards. So you notice that? The couple of them coming out of the hive backwards? Those are the ones, they go zub, 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 zub. They don't go buzz. They go zub. Because they're flying backwards, so it's zub, you know. Okay, I'll stop. I know it was a groaner. What do you want for a Monday morning? Come on. Yeah, speaking of, it is Monday, July the 13th here on the island. And it is a, well, semi-overcast day type of thing, but not so bad. We got a balmy 16 degrees here. Might get up to mid-20s today. We'll see. I don't know. But it's all good. Island living, island life, man. Everything going to be airy, huh? Okay, so here we go again. Now, I do want to be making a fair bit of coin because I have got plans on doing something that you guys will see in a later video. But we are going to need some shekels to do that. So we're going to move through here and just do what we always do, you know, cut them down, pick them up, sell them off, and, you know, like that. Jump down, spin around, cut a cord of wood. But I'm not going to make you watch the whole damn thing because you've all seen me play pickup sticks before. And we got our corn done. So now we'll just get you folded up. See if I can do this without knocking over the apiary in front of us. I'm just about on it with my front tire there. There we go. Let's back you up a bit. Do 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 do. Oh, you long-winded thing. Come on now. But then again, like I say, that's a lot of equipment to be moving, man. The hydraulics are just under so much pressure there. Okay, cool beans. Now, leave us see if we can get out of here without destroying. Nope, back that up. We're going to hit you. That's not good. Okay, now we should clear it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, another one down. Oats are in. Corn is in. Cool and Garubus. Now we're just going to tuck you in here in this little spot that we have available to us. To us. There we go. Oh, that's what I wanted to see in front of us, how the ground's starting to get torn up a bit there. I'm going to add to that a bit and make it look a little more torn up, if you will. So what we'll do is we'll put some dirt down in here where the wear spots are, and then we'll come back and we'll throw a bit of grass and, you know, some meadow and whatnot. But what'll happen is as I drive over this with time, then we're going to get, you know, the wheel marks and whatnot, like you would. You know, I mean, you go over grass long enough, you're going to have a dirt path, aren't you? So let's help it along and make it look, you know, a little lived in, if you will, type of thing. I like things to look kind of au natural, right? You know? Do 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 do. Okay, we'll come across there. That works. A little bit over here, maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's spread you over this way. Don't want to go too wide here because it would be thinning out the further away you go. You're going to start getting a thinner track down to the point where finally you're just going to have, you know, two little lines in the grass type of thing, right? As you would. So let's kind of gently put in that one and another little rabbit ear over here. There we go. Now all he needs is his little basket of Easter eggs. Like that, yeah, right. Okay, now let's get you, yeah, somewhere in there. I'm thinking we don't want it too wide in the center. There we go. Okay, we can play with that a little more down the road. No biggie there, but we should put in a bit of grass and some shrubberies, you know, a little meadow, if you will. Okay, now let's bring you along this way a little bit. Just kind of a spot here and a spot there. You know, because it would, in real life, it would get all worn away and it would be very patchy. Because we tend to drive around on this area quite a bit, right? You know, when we're coming, putting stuff away, picking stuff up, you know, like that. So it would naturally be, you know, sparse, shall we say. Okay, I am going to say that you should spark that bowl right here, right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we are. All right, now time for a little coffee. Because coffee makes the world go round. Coffee makes the world go round. Well, not really, but, you know, we do like it here. Okay, now a little bit of meadow in there. Little bit of Monica in my life. Mambo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so bear with, guys. We're just gonna be patient with me, if you will, and I just want to get in here and kind of give it a little tickle here and there, kind of make it look au naturel, if you will. All part and parcel of, yeah? And we'll just drop a little bit in there, make it kind of sparse, right? Because a little dab will do, yeah. Well, that's coming along. I think we can add to that more as we go, but I'm pretty happy with that for the now. Yep, yep, and yep. Okay. And of course, it's April. Look how lush the grass is looking here. We'll soon be able to get out there and do a bunch of cutting because we definitely need some grass right now. I did put a little bit in, but it was a fall crop and it was kind of sparse. So I didn't get a lot of volume out of it, if you will. But that's okay. So just want to check in on this and a check in on that. A little bit here. You're looking okay. There we go. Now, what do you got? Says, all right. All right then. Now, I will change where we planted the corn. I will change out. We will go back to like sunflowers or whatever in there eventually because that's where I've got my bees and I want to put in a crop that flowers. So canola and sunflowers seem to be your best. And out of the two, the sunflowers gives you a bigger yield bonus. Um, I'm trying to think what I said to you guys a couple of videos ago. I think the sunflowers give you like a 5% bonus, and the canola gives you a 1.5, something like that. There's my dog face. Hi, buddy. Come here, you. Look at that face. Look, give me that belly. Give me that belly. That's a ticket. Hey, how you doing, you? You having a good day? I think he always has a good day. He seems to, anyway. Like I say, I wish I could put him in the tractors with me, in the bigger tractors in the buddy seat. That would be so cool. I mean, if I can sit in the tractor, surely there must be a way to have him sit in the tractor as well, you know? Anyway, that's food for thought, Debs, if you're listening, which I know you're not. Why would you listen to a guy like me? Yeah, small little channel with 414 subscribers. You guys rock, man. I gotta say, I never thought I'd see numbers like this. I really, really did. When we broke 100, my younger brother was my 100th subscriber, and like that, and I didn't think I'd get much past that. And then we got a buck 20 and a buck 50, and then we got 200, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Is this thing really gonna take off? Yeah, that was what, I don't know, 5 years ago. I've been doing this 6 years now, I guess, give or take off and on. But yeah, it's just oh dare to dream, eh? And here we are. Here we are, 414. We only got 6 more to go to the 420 number, and then to push to the big 500. And then the big one after that is to hopefully by end of year get 1,000 subscribers, because that's the new pink, if you will, with YouTube. They want you to have 1,000 subscribers now. I mean, you still, reach 500, and as long as you got 3,000 viewing hours and 500 subscribers, you can start to get monetized type of thing, right? But now there's something about they need the 1,000 subscribers to do something. I mean, they just every year they just make it a little bit hard if you to succeed at being a content creator, really. Now, I don't like that. I just want to put in something here that's kind of a beautifying thing that's actually going to mark the head of the trail. So when I'm wandering around out here, I can just get a point of view, if you will. And like that and like that. Now, let's see if I'm going to put a silo in here, it may as well be a practical one. And I'd like to maybe an older something like that looks like it's been there, for a while kind of thing. See, I like that. That's kind of cool. We could try that in there, and then I could use that as a staging area for, for my crops. from the field to the silo, from the silo to the wherever, right? You know, we'll see. I don't know. 'Cause I didn't never knew. Don't you know? All right. Wow. Let's see. Cut bait or fish? Cut bait or fish? What are you doing of Nigel? Yeah, I think we'll go with the original plan, man. Take the OG, the original. Now, if I tuck you in, I don't know, somewhere around there, you'll be visible. It'll show me where the head of the. Oh, I don't know that I like that too much, don't you know? Now, you see, kiddies, this is what you get for changing things without saving first. Dang it. Okay, let's get rid of that. And yeah, that's fugly. That is just straight up fugly. We're not doing that. Nope, 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 and nope. We will cover that in and all that happy crappy stuff. And like that. Now, let's just see here. Bear with. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's just cut bait or fish. What are we doing, Nigel? I think we're going to take, well, I don't think we are. We're going to take this out here. We're just going to kind of try and smooth it out as best we can and make it look like we were never here. Yeah, expensive mistake, that one. Going to cost us, but oh well. The idea, of course, is to be making money, not spending it frivolously on things we don't need, i.e. mistakes. Okay, that's kind of, sort of, ish. Now, if I put in some grass and meadow, I don't think you'll ever know we were here. That could be a good idea, yuppers, yuppers, and yuppers. So I am remiss. Apologies. How are you guys? I hope this finds you good. I hope you all had a good weekend. For those of you who get weekends and didn't have to work it and all that good kind of stuff, bear with here. We just put in some meadow. Ka-chunk. Yeah, I hope this finds you well, guys. And as for us, well, same old, you know, same old. 2 feet in a heartbeat, yeah. And little Miss Lily, going concern that she is. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh, you would have laughed. Well, unless you were my wife, you would have laughed. A couple of mornings ago, you know, I got up, and it's still dark out when I get up. It's always dark out when I get up. We're just going to put in a rock wall here instead. So got up, you know, out of bed, you know, out of the bedroom, down the hall. A little while later, you know, I can doing my thing. This is, you know, a couple of 3 hours later, and I hear this blood-curdling scream, followed by some rather colorful language coming from the bedroom. Well, what had happened, I guess, when my Jennifer woke up, she wanted to, I don't know, there was noise outside or something, whatever. She wanted to peek the window anyway in the bedroom, right? Which is on my side of the bed. So apparently throughout the night, Lily had a hairball or something. I don't know. And when I got up, I guess, you know, in my stumble bumble, I just naturally stepped over it without even knowing it was there. Because, I mean, it's in the dark, right? Just get up and leave the bedroom type of thing. So I didn't know it was there, right? Well, she went to peek the window, and as she stepped back, coal puddle off. Stepped right in. It's like, oh, God, language, whatnot. So she picks up her foot, and then she goes, and as she's picking up her foot, she kind of loses her balance a bit. So that goes down, and she stumbles over, and yep, with the other foot right in it. So now she's got 2 feet. And yeah, she was not happy. It was a, like I say, a colorful retort, to say the least. Oh yeah, nothing worse than stepping in cold, but frickin' cat puke and whatnot. Eh? Oh yeah, definitely. But you know, it happens. Yeah, stuff happens, man. Sometimes in copious amounts from great heights. But yep, stuff happens. Okay, now that's a little thin. I think we'll go behind the tree on that one. And we'll probably end it just over here. Yeah, maybe out that way. And I don't know, I might take that little corner shrubbery out of there. We'll see. I don't know. It's just a beauty strip. But as you can tell by the music, my friends, I'm going to call this one here. We're 30 minutes now, and I think for a Monday morning I've tested your patience long enough. So thank you for hanging out with me here today, guys. I truly do appreciate it. You know, and as always, guys, love and light and brightest blessings on you, eh? Brightest blessings on you. Now you know what's coming, yeah? Now it's the lecture time. Let me just sit up in my bed here. Ooh. Oh, there we go. All right, so when you're done here with me, yeah? Do me a solid, man. Go find somebody. Tell them that you love them. It's 3 little words, and it's free. You know, all it requires is a small emotional investment, yeah? And you never know who needs to hear those 3 little words, man. You can change the world with it. All right, well, I'm going to continue on with this, guys. So, in the meantime and in between time, you go be the rock stars you already are, and I'll see you in the funny papers, yeah? Okay, be good to each other, eh? And wash those freaking hands.